The crowd is ready for action, ready for high-octane cricket, as was in the case in Test Match 1. Here we are then, day number 1, session 1 of Test Match number 2.
Bumrah first up. It'll be a little bit on the slow slide. Graham, you've been here before in conditions at Supersport Park. What's it like in the first morning?
Yeah, it generally can be a bit slow from a batting perspective. The bowlers, because of that spongy bounce, it's all about finding the right lines, the right lengths to attack the batters, to create pressure.
Good shot. That's a beautiful shot. In front of square on the offside for 4. He'll be pleased with that.
Well, he played a couple of good-looking shots in Cape Town as well. Similar-looking shots. Making very good use of his height. Gets right on top of the ball and punches it through the covers for a boundary. No follow-through of the bat as well. He knew as soon as he had hit it that it was going to run away for a boundary.
Strong there too. Sign of a very good player when he can stand upright and hit those deliveries. Reasonably straight on the onside for 4. Terrific shot that.
Ishant Sharma had given up even before he started the chase. Really didn't look as if he was going to try and stop that ball. Once again, a very good shot. The previous delivery through the covers, now this through mid-wicket. Very good timing.
Yeah, 2 excellent shots from Markram. He looks in positive frame of mind. I like the fact that he looks to get into the game early on.
Oh, it's through him, and it's gone for 4. Hit very hard by Aiden Markram, but disappointing as a piece of fielding.
I was just about to say, when it was going straight to the fielder, that's a good shot for no run, and it shouldn't have been a run, so bonus runs for Aiden Markram. It was a beautifully executed off drive, but Virat Kohli will be disappointed. His bowlers have been creating a lot of pressure as far as keeping the scoring rate down, so that's not something that he'd be enjoying.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a really good shot, this time in the gap. 4 runs once again to Aiden Markram.
The 4th boundary for Markram of the innings, and he's played every single one with some good confidence. Been in full control. That one was the easiest one to put away, a genuine half volley. He's getting into some good positions, is Markram.
Impressive thing is his stillness at the crease and his balance. Didn't try and hit this ball hard at all. It was just pure timing and placement.
Nicely played. This might be his first boundary. It is. Hard graft so far from Dinoga. Has eased that one away in a favoured area for him for 4.
India won't be disappointed with that either. A little bit of a waft outside of stump, but he finds the middle of the bat. Risk and reward. Saves him is that he hits the ball late. Right under his eyes. Guides it away.
That was badly misjudged. They badly needed the breakthrough. You're absolutely right. And that was very, very badly misjudged. Started to run towards the ball when it was played quite firmly. It hadn't looped up in the air. And you have a look at that. He starts to run forward and then finds that the ball has gone over him.
Beautifully played by Aiden Markram. He's very strong on the leg side. His balance and his timing was absolutely perfect, and that boundary brings up the 50 for South Africa.
Well, he's played it with a straight bat as well, which is so pleasing to see. Angled into his bats for sure. Takes off-stump guard. It's a half volley, but look at his balance and the straight bat.
Beautifully played away, short and wide. Bumrah struggling to find his length since he comes back into the bowling attack. And it's cost India 3 boundaries in this over.
Well, he was trying to overcompensate for the previous delivery, which was pitched up, so he banged it in short. But this pitch is easing out considerably, so he's given Markham all the time in the world to pick a spot. It's fine batting that from Markham. He's definitely a lot more positive, a lot more confident than Elgar.
That was a bit of a gift, but well played by Aiden Markram. It was a hard volley outside off stump. He's been driving well all morning.
Yeah, Madoff was very wide for this delivery, considering that they have got a short mid wicket in place, which suggests he's trying to target the stumps and bowl nice and straight. It was just a little punch, and there was big disappointment from Pandya after this ball got through. He ended up jumping up and down twice on the pitch at the frustration. He thought the fielder should be able to get across and cut it off.
Oh, that's a magnificent shot. Got into position so quickly. It was bowled at about 136 kilometers per hour, but he had all the time in the world on this surface.
Yeah, this is brilliant from Markram. And also sends a message to the bowlers. If you're going to bang it in short, it has to really be short enough. If it's in no man's land, he's going to be on to you quickly, and he's going to put it away with real confidence. In front of square, one bounce into the boundary. And that's a fantastic pull shot.
Just one away from a half century now, Aiden Markram. He's batted beautifully this morning. There is 50 for Aiden Markram. Well deserved as well. That's his second 50 in his Test career. He's got a couple of hundreds as well, so he's had a wonderful start to his international career.
Beautifully clipped. Slightly too straight, but it's the timing that's so impressive from Elgar. Waited until the last minute and then just picked his gap through mid-wicket.
Fine shot that. Not easy to play it, particularly when you've been so watchful. Suddenly you get one on the pads and he's pounced on it. It is a kind of shot that increases the batsman's confidence. Really played well.
Good shot. Got close enough to the pitch, and although it's turning, not a problem, just lofting it down towards long off. 83 without loss.
Yeah, good use of the feet. Wasn't quite there, but he held his shape really well. Trusted his hands through the ball. Just premeditation in many ways, looking to transfer some pressure onto Ashwin.
Oh, got it. Wow, Dean Elgar would consider himself very, very unfortunate there.
Yeah, it was another premeditation from him, looking to hit it over the top. Ashwin saw him coming, dragged down the length. Elgar still punched it firmly, but was straight into the belly of the silly point.
Was brilliantly caught. But he picked the wrong delivery to come down to, and came down too early. There was a bit of a wobble there from a catching point of view as well, but he just couldn't get over that ball. Wasn't full enough.
It's a great effort from Vijay. Most silly point fielders would have been turning their back on that. He stayed his ground, and he's got the reward, and Elgar's gone for a hard-fought 31. South Africa now 85 for 1.
The very experienced, very accomplished Hashim Amla comes to the crease. Test match number 112. Gone very fine. Fine leg is almost a deep backward square, so no chance of stopping that.
Yeah, poor delivery. India were just starting to build some pressure on these two. It's too straight from Ishan. Markram's been up to the task. He's had a positive mindset. He's looked in control of his game throughout today. He's played well with both back and front foot.
That should go all the way. And as that races to the boundary, we change commentators. We have a new fleet. Sean Pollock, Mike Hazeman, Sonny Gabaska.
Thanks, Mikey. Good time here from Hashim Amla, just to allow himself to rock back on that back foot as he likes to do against the offies. and working with those wrists on the offside. Nice shot. Nicely worked, and that's through. Good stuff from Amla. The outfield is fairly lush. It's going to be a tease, and it's going to win.
It's a bit of a Sydney Harbour Bridge over there from Ravichandran Ashwin. He's at mid-on. He's hoping to get a bit of a breather. He's been bowling pretty much non-stop from the pavilion end. So bowlers are hoping to get their plans sorted in their minds, get a bit of a breather. No, it was a little too harsh on him. It wasn't quite the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Good effort.
There's a bit of a risk, but it wasn't, because it was a full toss and put away easily.
On the leg stump as well, on the pads as well. He takes off stump guard. So every time the bowler is looking to hit the middle stump, it's on the pads for him. Tossed up quite generously, gets it at the full toss. Oh, the forward shot leg, very, very lucky, because that was struck powerfully. The ball just missed him by inches, the forward shot leg fielder.
That's a top edge. It's gone over the keeper. It's a couple of bounces and it's gone for 4. So he's keen to take him on.
I mentioned how the game plan has gone to basically plan E, but it seems to be bringing a few half chances for India in this over in particular. You saw the chalk end, the delivery 4. That's the top edge. So Burma just generating those half chances, and that's what India are probably hoping for, just to try and break the partnership here, get the second wicket, and then maybe go and settle back into normal Test cricket.
Show me again. That's gone for 4. Ishant Sharma didn't pick that up initially.
It just tells you how slow this pitch is. It was halfway down, and he got all the time in the world. Once again, picking the spot around the cover area. Ishant Sharma is at deep third man. No chance for him.
Top shot. The man on the boundary won't help. That'll go for 4.
Yeah, it was a bad delivery, but what made that shot excellent was the fact that he knew he had to hit it in front of square. The man back on the boundary is square. So he just waits, punches it past extra cover. Seemed to have so much time.
Big shout, and it's gone. Markram has the edged one. He's not entirely sure. He is walking off to his partner at the other end, but there certainly was a sound. Good angle from round the wicket, turns just a little bit. He hits his pad, but I reckon he also hits the ball. Right, where is it? When does it hit his pad? Oh, goodness, it's all together. Everything's happening at the same time. So on the left, you're trying to see if there's any gap between ball and bat. And there's the decision.
Well played, Aiden Markram. 94, you'll be disappointed, but he's played well. It's gone. South Africa 148 for 2.
A superb player, A.B. de Villiers, average just under 50 and a half. Off the mark with a beautiful cut shot. 4 runs and brings up the 150 for South Africa. It's 152 for 2.
Someone like A.B. de Villiers will never miss out there. It's in the slot. Yeah, Virat Kohli. Come on, Ash. Soft way to start.
Beautifully played. Looking for the Yorker and dispatched for 4.
Giving you all the stumps. Hit those stumps if you feel like it. And as soon as you bowl on those stumps, they disappear. And just see the face of the bat. Bang. 4 more.
Oh, that's nicely worked. Goodness me, that is terrific stuff from Amla. Nothing really wrong with the delivery. It's just a class shot.
He is bringing up his wrists into play for that shot. You're absolutely right. Nothing really wrong with that delivery. It's a good length delivery. Look at the way he's brought his wrists into play. The bottom end coming into play there. Flicked away.
Beautiful control. Oh, there's the reverse lap. That's positive. And he's got himself a boundary first ball.
So difficult to bowl to Obi de Villiers. It's early on in his innings and he plays that reverse sweep and plays it well. Just makes it difficult for Ashwin to know what line to bowl and what field to set.
He shuffled a little bit towards the off stump, so he knew exactly where he was going to be when he attempted that shot. Big stride forward outside the off. So even if he had been hit on the pads, it would not have been out LBW.
So the start of the final session. Straight away, that's hammered for 4. That's a loosener if ever I've seen one.
Yeah. Strawberry cheesecake. Long, wide. Open your account after tea. Perfect delivery when you're just trying to get it back into your work.
That is actually what we did have for tea, was strawberry cheesecake. That's why it's fresh on Graham's mind. Just punches it away square of the wicket. You have a lot of chat before coming out, try and set the tone. First delivery, a loosener.
It's clever. Picked the gap beautifully, did Amla. Very nicely played with soft hands.
The key is the soft nature of the hands. It's almost a one-day international shot where you run it down to third man to pick up a single. Placement's good.
There's the bowling coach the time. That's a good shot. Advancing and just working that down the ground for 4. Well played.
Yeah, really good from him. As I mentioned earlier, they're trying to open up that offside, but it's been very difficult. The use of the feet allows him to get to the pitch of the ball. He can just open the face slightly and caress it straight down the ground. Nicely played by Amla. Takes him to 47.
Perfect timing with his advancing to Ashwin. 199 for 2. Chopped it on. Gee, be disappointed with that. That's a big wicket. So the experienced quick has been brought back into the attack to do a job, and he's done that. He's picked up a huge wicket, that of Avi de Villiers, and Virat Kohli, I think, is pretty happy.
And so he should be. He's a class player as de Villiers. To knock him over for 20. It's almost expecting this one to come on a little bit quicker. Nothing shot from de Villiers, trying to maybe angle it down to third man, but he'll regret having played it inside edge, bottom edge, onto the ground, onto the stumps. And happiness is for India. They've eventually got their third, and de Villiers has to depart for 20. 199 for 3.
Well, that's nicely played again, just opening the blade. It's going to be a little bit of a tease, this one, and the ball's going to win.
Yeah, 50 up for Hashim Amla. Would have been disappointed at Cape Town. Today he's back to normal. So far, wonderful innings. Looked in control.
Shot. Very well timed too. And Hashim Amla will collect when it's short and wide.
Very strong square of the wicket in the offside, Hashim Amla. It's been a characteristic of his batting throughout his career. He's a deep point, but he hit this one so well in front of point that he had no chance of cutting this off. So that's an excellent shot.
And the man at third man is the speedy Hardik Pandya. Even he wasn't able to get to it. This is the shot that got him out in the first test match, both innings. Those were a little closer to him.
Oh yes, Hashim Amla. That is a beautiful cover drive, and away it goes for 4.
Oh yes, commentators curse. Line and length were immaculate is what I was saying. Look what happens next ball.
The line was too wide. It's just 3 fielders on the offside. There's a big gap through extra cover. Played that beautifully, Hashim Amla.
Nicely played. He was given room outside the off stump. He was just waiting for it. He's been patient. But when the bad balls come along, he is hit it for a boundary. That's what makes him special, Hashim Amla.
Wonderful powers of concentration. Hashim Amla, the way he constructs his innings is always a joy to behold.
Oh, hurry, Amla, hurry, hurry. Oh, that's going to be close. That's going to be very close. Late in taking off, called through by Duplessis. And celebration for India. We'll have to wait and see.
It certainly looks as if he's got his man.
Well, whether this is out or not, the fielding was brilliant, and it's gone. It's absolutely brilliant.
Well done, Hardik Pandya. That is it. He just played it over there. And look at that. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Look at the way he quickly goes towards the ball.
Yeah, the brilliance is in hitting the stumps, yes, but also presence of mind. There's just a split second of indecision. Is there a run? Isn't there? And in that time, he's in at it and picks it up. Amla gone for 82. It's 246 for 4. 25 years old now, Quinton de Kock. 300s to his name and 1150s. That'll go for 4. Brings up 250. 250 for 4.
That's very frustrating for a bowler. Spoiled a good delivery. There's a thick outside edge. Ball goes between a second slip and gully. No third man. There's a deep cover, but no third man. Very annoying, very frustrating. This is the wicket. He's played it well, Amla. Gets right on top, but look how quickly Pandya has gone towards the ball. Sensing the opportunity and then swiveling and hitting towards the bowling end. There he is. He's got there. Magnificent. Absolutely magnificent.
Gone.
First ball. Just what India needed. Got rid of the set batsman and in comes another and away he goes straight away.
And you have to give Virat Kohli the credit for it, because he would have been tempted to take the second new ball. It is available, it's due, but he recognized that Quinton de Kock opens the batting in limited overs cricket. There, Ashwin loves bowling to the left-handers. He's got the ball to turn and Kohli takes a sharp catch. So that's wicket number 5 for South Africa. De Kock out for a first ball duck. It's 250 for 5.
And just like that, 2 wickets have gone from 246 for 3 to 250 for 5. It brings Vernon Philander to the crease, a best score of 74, and South Africa need all 74 in this innings. Up in the air, and it lands. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, Vernon Philander. Oh, goodness. Can't believe that. It's 6 down.
Complete misunderstanding. 2 runouts from South Africa within the space of 5 overs. Never a run in this one. I don't know what Vernon Philander was thinking. Got no response from his captain at the other end. There was never a run there.
Don't think he had an idea where the ball had gone. It had gone up in the air. A forward short leg would have been okay. He would have been able to get under it. But clearly there was no run in it. There were fielders around. complete misjudgment there from Vernon Philander. He's also not added to the South African total. It's 251 for 6.
246 for 3 has quickly become 251 for 6. Keshav Maharaj just walked out to the middle. All happening out in the middle. South Africa have got themselves into a pickle. Nice shot. Driven down the ground. Maharaj off the mark with a boundary.
Well, he's a capable batsman. We've seen that at Newlands. It's a nice drive to get off the mark. Nice off drive. It was a half volley, all right, but it's still had to be put away, and he's put it away in style. Keshav Maharaj.
Nice shot. Well played by Faf du Plessis. In the gap as well. It'll go for 4.
It's nicely towards the ball. And hitting it between those two fielders. A boundary like that can sometimes break the spell. Feel that things are turning around back in your favor.
Good shot. Nicely played. There is a sweeper. He won't get there. That's a really good shot for Maharaj. Great connection.
Yeah, it's a terrific shot. Width offered. I just think Ishan Sharma is getting a little bit predictable to Maharaj. I think he can afford to use his short delivery a little bit more to the tail ender. Stays leg side of the ball, so anything with a little bit of width is free for him to throw his hands at.
And the length is also very important with Maharaj. You just saw a shot previously from the stump camera that shows you how deep in his crease he goes before the ball is actually delivered. So he's on his back foot, so you can afford to be a bit fuller for him.
Just there. Off the edge. And India get their breakthrough this morning. 100 wickets for Mohammad Shami.
He struggled a little bit right throughout the tour, but now he's got his line right. His length was very good as well. That's exactly what you need against a lower order batsman. He's drawn him forward and then got the ball to move away just that little bit. That Nick being easily snaffled by Parthiv Patel. Keshav Maharaj is gone. Today's first wicket for India. 282 for 7. South Africa. Maharaj gone for 18.
100 wickets in 29 matches for Mohammad Shami. Beautifully played by Faf du Plessis. And he'll go all the way for 4.
Change of personnel at mid-off, but it still brings about a boundary. Wonderful shot from du Plessis, able to just hit through the line. The length wasn't a half volley, slightly over-pitched. Hits through it beautifully.
And once again, you find that the Indians have got their mid-off more towards extra cover rather than straighter. He just frees the batsman from playing with a straight bat. He doesn't have to angle the bat, doesn't have to open the face of the bat to hit it away from that fielder at mid-off.
As for the backward point, has no chance of preventing that from going to the boundary.
Yeah, a bit more intent in this over. You've seen a backward punch, just wide, mid-off for no run, and there again on the up, looking to force. Du Plessis would know that runs are the order of the day for South Africa.
Lots of men in the deep, but neither will get to that.
Yeah, when you look around the field, it's obviously the 3 catches that slip. Leg gully and short leg, and you think about where Du Plessis can score. He's gone for the square sweep. He's hit it hard and pierced the 2 men.
Squeezed it through. Goes all the way.
Not quite where Faf du Plessis meant it to go, but a welcome boundary anyway.
A reaction from Pandya. He wasn't happy with the fielding at backward point. Leading edge can definitely send a bowler over the edge. See, he wasn't happy with Sharma's effort.
Well, that's 4. Another good over for South Africa. 6 runs coming from it. 324 for 7. There's a man out there. Oh, finally, something to celebrate. Pandya dropped a simpler one earlier on.
So it's a good catch. He had to make a little bit of ground to get there. Got there comfortably and completed the catch. So that'll be relief from an Indian point of view. They finally take one. Their 4th opportunity of the morning. Kagiso Rabada couldn't get over the top of that one.
Yeah, running forward, never easy. Takes a great catch. He's not happy with somebody, Pandya. And then a good catch. Rabada hanging about. Important partnership with Du Plessis. He's gone for 11. South Africa now 324 for 8.
So Morne Morkel gets his opportunity to show off those shots that he was practicing this morning.
Down the ground, and he's hit that very well indeed. That's good stuff from Du Plessis. 55 runs scored in the first 90 minutes today. A couple of wickets have gone down. You can add that boundary as well. Good aggressive stuff now from the skipper. There's the carom ball, which has seen him bowl a bit today.
Self in, the field is spread. He can basically choose when he wants to pick up the strike or not.
Oh, nicely worked. What a good shot that is. Oh, that's going to be in the memory banks.
I'm going down to the shot of the day. Great shot from Morne Morkel. Just wait for it to come to his hip and clips it off in front of square. This is as good as it gets from Morkel. Raises his bat.
Using his height. He really has played it well. It's such a good looking shot. Left-handers always are elegant, but this one even more special.
Bowled him, looking to whip it on the onside. Middle stump has been knocked back. There's the shot from the stump cam. They needed that one, India. They've got rid of the captain who played so well.
And it's a length ball. He's pitched it up. The earlier deliveries were short of a good length and were easily negotiated. This one pitched up. A natural movement in has made the ball sneak between bat and pad and knock the middle stump back. That is very good bowling from Ishant Sharma.
The change of game plan from India. They kept the field in for Du Plessis rather than setting it back. The captain of South Africa decided to go on the attack and ended up being knocked over. 63 for him. Well played. 333 for 9.
It's given it to Mayer. There is a man down there. This should be taken, and it is taken. Murli Vijay, one of the opening batsmen, is the man that was camped underneath that. So Morne Morkel was backing himself, but not far enough. That is the end of the innings. All out for 335, and the partnerships towards the end, I think we need to focus on a little bit. There's some really good stuff when Du Plessis were there, with the likes of Maharaj in particular, and also Rabada. But that's the end of the South African innings.
That was the last wicket. Morne Morkel trying to go down the ground. Holds out to Vijay on the boundary. And good bowling from Ashwin. He picks up 4. He deserved it. He bowled superbly in the morning. Had a couple of dropped catches. And South Africa worked their way to 335. I would have been disappointed with that score at 246 for 3. But it's been a good rearguard action from them. After losing those wickets late last night, Du Plessis was superb this morning. And India will have to see how they can go about their business, chasing down that first innings score of 335.
So they have a job now, India. Get runs on the board.
Much different surface to what they had in Cape Town, so they should be looking forward to batting on this pitch. Rahul in the side for the first time in this series. So Morne Morkel He's going to bowl from that Hinops River. Interesting to see how he goes. He's a tall bowler, he's quick, he knows the conditions. It's his home ground.
What he needs now is early wickets. He's gone to his two most experienced bowlers.
Fast outfield or not, that's always went before.
It's exactly what I was talking about before. Sometimes when he bowls to the right hand and his wrist breaks, the ball just drifts down leg side. So that was a leg stump half volley. He won't be happy with that one, Big Mornay.
Runs. Just made trickle over the boundary. No, good work again. No, not quite. He tried.
Likes the leg side. Murali Vijay has always been strong through that area. This was a good shot. Kept his balance pretty well.
That's why Morning Morkel just may want to have a quiet word with his captain and have another man on the onside, because that wasn't a particularly bad delivery. It was just about off stump. Well, I don't think that's exactly where he intended it to go, but it's 4 nonetheless. So 9 runs coming from that over, 28 without loss.
Catch and caught. Really good stuff from the big fella. That is a magnificent effort. It's a big wicket that. They wanted to break this stand, and for Morne Morkel to get a caught and bowled is something really special.
Yeah, brilliant take from Morkel. He's bowled that length where he's got Rahul to get on the front foot and drive, and because of the extra bounce he usually extracts from the surface, he hasn't been able to get over the top of it, and then it goes down to being able to take the catch. It's come back quickly at him, Morne Morkel, but at a nice height, and that was the key. The big fella. Rahul has to go for 10. India 28 for 1.
Now, if you ever want to learn a bit of a lesson about leaving the ball, this guy is terrific. Pujara, we saw him actually in the last time he was in South Africa, particularly at the one. I think that is magnificent. Ngidi, absolutely magnificent from Ngidi, the debutant, has picked it up, all 6'5", throwing down the stumps, and they've got another one, South Africa. Sensational stuff here at Supersport Park.
No chance. He's just about getting into the frame now, Cheteshwar Pujara. What was the need? What was the need to go for that?
Yeah, it's brilliant from Ngidi, the big fast bowler. He's released it quickly, it's been accurate. So that's 2 wickets and 2 deliveries. And on a surface like this, you don't want to be having run-outs as a batting unit. It should be good enough for you to stick around and get a decent score. Well, Pujara, just 1 delivery, try to get off the mark. He's gone 28 for 2.
He will be so determined today, Virat Kohli. Good shot. Wide delivery, beautifully driven by Virat Kohli. Nice boundary from the skipper.
It's terrific stuff. Look at the way he's leaning into the drive. Perfection in that shot. The way he was leaning into the drive, the head so still. Beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Oh, that's why he's so special. Look at that. Nicely leaning in. The head on top of the ball. Not trying to hit the ball too hard. It was just pure timing.
Down the ground this time. Perhaps not right out of the middle. Chase for the debutants. But it's a good shot for 4. Nicely played, back to back.
The ideal start for Kohli. He's got himself nicely settled, played 2 wonderful shots. This will give him a nice bit of confidence. Also realise that the surfaces are in a bit of a situation as we sit. And they would like nothing better than for this man to get stuck in and get a big score.
Short bursts, that'll be the plan. Gee, that's well played. That's a wonderful way to start after the break from Vijay.
South Africa trying to get this ball to reverse, and Morne Morkel held that one for the away swinger to the right-hander. And Vijay's just treated with disdain, just flicked it through the leg side with the wrists, placed it beautifully. That's a great start for him after the tea break.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a lovely shot down the ground. The control there is extraordinary. What a nice way to sign off that over. 11 runs from that one, 93 for 2.
VJ. That's a beautiful sweep shot. Slightly overpitched, and he gets down in full control. He plays it beautifully.
Well, the game plan would have been quite simple from Faf du Plessis. It would have been all about Maharaj doing the job from one end and the seamers rotating from the other, but this plan is not working out at the moment. These guys are playing really well against Maharaj.
He's had a hint of cramp after he plays the shot. He quickly jumps back out of that position. I don't know if he's just cramping a touch.
As VJ did in the last over, so going to come back for the second. Track is slow, determined. The Indian skipper. It's been a delight to watch so far.
Yes, he is very, very determined. He senses that this is the kind of pitch on which his team can win.
Got him! That's off the edge. The breakthrough from Keshav Maharaj.
Well, he didn't have to turn that one. That delivery was too full to cut and too close to Murali Vijay as well.
Yes, and the ball bounced a little bit more than he anticipated. So clearly you don't have to turn the ball. If you can deceive the batsman with your bounce as well, there it is. Given a little bit of air, it's a lot fuller. Really not a ball to be cut. And Murali Vijay paying the penalty, paying the price for it. Maharaj has got his first wicket. Kohli is disappointed. Vijay gone for 46. It's 107 for 3.
He's 30 years old now. Rohit Sharma, been around a long time actually. Into his 25th Test match, an average of 40.63.
Down the ground, well played. Got to the pitch, made it a lot easier.
Yeah, very good from Sharma. Loves to be aggressive. He's a naturally aggressive kind of player and plays that very well. 129 for 3. Good use of the feet. Once he gets to the pitch, it's easy just to pop it over the leg side. There's no one back. Got him, one that nips back. He got him out in Cape Town with a similar counter delivery, and he's done the damage once again. The ball tailing back to the right-handed Rohit Sharma. The decision on the field is out. This ball tails back, maybe a little bit high. That could be one of the questions that needs to be asked. No inside edge involved, I don't think. Goes through, just makes contact with the front pad and then onto the back pad. Will it be umpire's call on the bails, or will it go over the top? Looks like he's got a decent stride in and it hits him above the roll. Often that's quite a tight call on the stumps. South Africa will be hoping it hits the bails. India, that it goes over the top. Umpire's call, just nipping the bails. So an unsuccessful review for India. The review is retained because it is an umpire's call decision. But South Africa, more importantly, have picked up their 4th wicket.
Rohit Sharma was one of them. He's gone now for 10. Drinks 132 for 4.
Parthiv Patel, the new batsman here for India.
It's off the outside edge and gone quite fine. Lungin will only go and fetch it. 4 runs.
Well, he just pulled a very fine over. Doesn't want to tire himself chasing after that ball. The ball was going to beat him anyway. So he did the smart thing. He's just gone down the pitch. You can see just a little shimmy down the pitch. Outside the crease, trying to get as close to the ball because clearly those footmarks are disturbing him. Making him feel just a little bit concerned.
That's a good shot. Excellent. 4 runs. 159 for 4.
That's the ball.
Well, it's a top shot. He hit it with the turn. Took a big step forward, but left a little distance between the bat and the ball so he could play that lofted shot. That was always going to be the intention, to play over that mid-wicket fielder.
Fantastic drive.
Yes, back-to-back boundaries now for Parthiv Patel. Of the last ball of Maharaj is over. That shot over mid-wicket for a boundary, and now this through extra cover. Was a half volley, but it still had to be put away, and in typical left-hander style, he's hit it for a boundary. That'll be encouraging for Virat Kohli at the other end. He wants somebody to stay with him. Parthiv Patel can stay with him, also get the boundaries. India will get close to the South African total.
Just like that. Number 1 for Lungisane Ngidi. An outstanding delivery.
Brilliantly done. Perfectly bowled. Slightly wider on the crease from around the wicket. The ball angling in and moving away. Parthiv Patel had to play at it. He'll be disappointed, but it was an excellent delivery. So the first one for Lungi Ngidi.
It's a perfect line, and look at that, forcing him to play at it. Not much that Parthiv Patel could have done with it. Ngidi getting his first wicket is delighted. He is delighted. So are his teammates, because this partnership was taking root, and he has broken that partnership. It's 164 for 5. Parthiv Patel has gone for 18.
India, 164 for 5. 24 years of age, 100 to his name, and a couple of 50s. Average right up there. That is an outstanding pull shot. Wow. 4 runs.
And the young man showing that he doesn't only have the ram shot, he can play the pull shot to great effect as well. What a lovely shot this. Got into position early, hit it all along the ground, rolled his wrists and hit it with power.
One of the shots of the day. Onto that so quickly. He's confident after that innings in Cape Town.
Good shot. Lovely shot down the ground. Chases on. Markham it is. The ball's going to win. Really well played.
You can see the thinking of Ngidi. He wants to hit those stumps, and it's been brought about not on that last delivery, but the delivery before. Pandya really jumped way outside the off stump. He's almost trying to guess when he's going to do that. That time, Pandya didn't. He almost held himself on middle, and off. And that was why he was able just to punch it down the ground. It wasn't as big a movement onto the offside. So he's mixing it up, and it's making it difficult for Ngidi to guess what he's trying to do. Nicely played, very nicely played.
Oh, there's an outside edge. It's gone nice and fine. Gone through around about 2.5 slips that. I'm not sure it would have carried, but it has gone for 4.
Will have fallen well short of second slip if a second slip was in place. Absolutely no pace at all in this pitch. And it was pretty thick on the bat as well. It wasn't a thin edge. Out of 1/3 of the bat.
Ngidi. It's gone down to that vacant third man region, and that's going to be 4. It's looking a bit ropey, that ball.
Yes, it is. Just a touch of uncertainty over there. For the first time, he seemed as if he was playing from within the crease, neither forward nor back, and you can see that late movement.
Yeah, it's the late reverse swing away as you see the shiny side to the left of your screen. And he's got an angle that just sort of angles the ball back at the right-hander. So it's late swing, very similar to Mackay and Tini type reverse swing bowling. He's angled the ball back and it's shaped away.
Oh, it's a beauty. That is an absolute beauty. Classic stuff from Virat Kohli. Doesn't get better than that.
Gets him into the 90s with that lovely shot. Delightful to watch. Because look at the way the front foot has gone forward towards the ball. While the previous ball might have been just a touch uncertain, this one he was positive. Absolutely. Big stride forward, the bat coming down, head on top of the ball. I keep saying, wonderful, wonderful to watch. He's held the innings together, and he's held the innings together not just by blocking, but by scoring at a very, very good rate.
Pandya once. Kohli says no. Direct hits. It's sent upstairs. The South Africans are not overly excited about this, but certainly some enthusiasm from Pandya wanting that single.
Well, he went a long way down, and Kohli sent him back, but I get the feeling, see, this is very casual. This is casual, this is casual, this is casual. This is unforgivable, not just casual, it is unforgivable.
I agree, Sonny, that is unforgivable. For a professional sportsman, it's lazy. Given South Africa a chance, they were doing so well. He's there, all he needed to do was ground his bat.
Wow, there we go, Philander. Vernon Philander was the man that threw that. He will be livid. Ravi Shastri will be absolutely livid with that, as will Virat Kohli. Gee, that is something that he is not going to see again. Gone for 15, 209 for 6.
So the breakthrough that South Africa needed and wanted.
Some challenging stuff here for Ashwin. He bats at number 6 in the subcontinent, but on the South African surfaces, his technique will be tested in different ways to what he experiences there. And this is case in point. He's been peppered with short deliveries. That one gets the outside edge, and even the man as athletic as A.B. de Villiers can't get up to get a hand on it.
Rabada is finding some fire.
It's gone down to third man. He's picked himself up a boundary. So 2 boundaries for Ashwin, both to third man.
Two wide, too short. They've got Ashwin playing back, Mikey. Time to get a few up there. Drawing forward.
Full wide outside off stump. He ain't shuffling across, so he just throw the bat at it.
That was beautifully played. On the up by Ashwin.
Rabada should not despair, though. That is what he wants him to do.
That's a great shot off the back foot. He's getting onto that back foot early. He's expecting short pitch deliveries, but that's beautifully punched. We saw one off the front foot where the stride just got over the front crease. But that was played with some real authority off the back foot.
Even a better shot than the one before. Not easy to hit this in front of square off the back foot. Got into a beautiful position.
That's brilliant. I mean, you probably couldn't get 3 better shots back to back. To view as a young kid, he's played them beautifully. Front foot, back foot, front foot again. He's now all of a sudden starting to look in control after a man who looked a bit flustered in his first 4 deliveries.
Why the need for Virat Kohli to be facing anything?
encouraging him, though, from the other end. Every time he gets away to the boundary, he's giving him some verbal support. Great shot, Ashy. All that kind of stuff's coming out.
No chance for both those men who are square of the wicket on the offside. 4 to Kohli.
We saw that yesterday. We're seeing it again today. Very little margin for error when you're bowling to a batsman as classy as Virat Kohli has gone back onto the stumps. Wonderful use of the depth of the crease.
It's a nice shot there. Yeah, very nice shot. Timing so good.
The timing, yes, you're absolutely right. And he's such a good player of top hand, bottom hand. This was a full toss, all right, but it still had to be put away from the field.
Shot and gone for 4.
I'd like to see a change of tactic from Rabada. He's generally using the way swinger a lot to Ashwin. I think that he can change and attack the stumps a little bit more with the in swinger. The way swinger is offering him freedom to score to the offside. Also, the edges aren't carrying. We've seen a lot drop short to the slips. I'd like to see him attack more with the in swinger, attack the stumps, and use the way swinger as the variation. Must change the style of attack.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's nicely played. That's gone 1 bounce for 4. What a good shot that is from Ashwin.
Yeah, they brought the field up, and you've got to try and get into the thinking of Ashwin. He knows that once that new ball's taken, there's a chance he could get a good delivery, and he's got nothing he can possibly do. So if he gets an opportunity to find a boundary or two before the new ball's taken, he's going to try and cash in, and he does that superbly. Over extra cover. Very good shot.
I think he suspects he may get a few short balls from that new ball as well.
There's a bit of swing, and crisp off the bat. Gee, that's a lovely cover drive. That is brilliant stuff from Kohli again. His cover driving has been magnificent in this innings.
Yeah, this is brilliant. Gets his foot to the ball first, delivery with a new ball. He's not worried about it. Gets a positive stride in and just caresses it through the covers.
There's an edge and gone. That's what they wanted. That is a really good catch. That has gone pretty quickly. These slips have been very close as well. Deep breaths there from the captain. That is a blinder. Nicely taken by Faf du Plessis.
Yeah, with the old ball that's been used for so long, the slips have got in nice and close. The newer ball, it's obviously got a little bit more pace to it. And Vernon, once again, effective once he gets that new ball in his hand. Maybe slightly loose from Ashwin. He had played so well. Could have had a look at that one. But a wonderful take by du Plessis above his head. And Vernon, the new ball in his hand, strikes for South Africa.
Ashwin was in good stride. He was playing some good shots, and the new ball just doing a bit more than he expected. 280 for 7.
Just over 15 minutes to go now before lunch on day 3. Here come the seamers. Shami, average of 14.5. Best of 51 not out against England, 2014 at Trent Bridge. They would have more than likely been doing a bit there. Last ball, the over. There's an edge and a catch. Hashim Amla's got good hands at first slip. He's a reluctant slipper, actually. He's been told and talked into going back in there, and he's doing a very good job back at the #1 spot. So that's another wicket in short time with the second new ball.
New ball is doing what they were hoping for, South Africa. Slightly wobbly seam there, but it's the line. You can see that ball has done a lot. Good line, just outside the line of off stump, getting the batsman to play. Most lower order batsmen will play at those, although it wasn't really necessary. It was short enough for him to see the length. It was wide enough of his body for him to just let it go. But that's not what lower order batsmen do. It's 281 for Ishan Sharma at the non-strikers end at the moment.
He wants 2 here. He might get more than 2. Gee, that's outstanding. That is magnificent stuff from Virat Kohli.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Forces the issue, uses his feet, tries to get into the channel of Vernon Phill. And I think he's laughing because he said 2, let's try and get back for 2. He got the bonus of the boundary. That really was off the meat of the bat.
Slightly wrong angle there taken by India, but it was a very good shot.
Pick the bones out of that.
One thing earlier on, you do not want to be bowling anything short. No cuts, no pulls.
Fourth time an Indian batsman have scored 150 plus in South Africa. Tendulkar's done it twice, Pujara once, and now Virat Kohli as well. It's been a magnificent innings from ball one.
There was a man at deep mid-wicket too, who had no price. In the air and gone. Morne Morkel's got another one. Good work from him. That's his third. So the short ball has worked in the end.
Well directed short ball at the ribcage. So the strategy has paid off for Morne Morkel and Faf du Plessis. So Faf du Plessis will be relieved. This partnership was just becoming a little bit frustrating as far as South Africa is concerned.
It was all about the direction. Once he got it in the right direction, that the batsman had to play, had a chance. High up, found it difficult to get over the ball, Ishan Sharma, to play it down onto the ground. Still practicing that, but it was a bit too high for him to just push it right down. Played a good knock though. Good partnership. 306 for 9.
24 years of age, best of 16 not outs. His job will be the same, just to try and hold up an end as best he possibly can. It's going to be a tougher job for him.
Man of the moment has been Virat Kohli. It's been an exceptional batting performance from him. 153. He's got his team within 28 runs of the South African first innings. And it's going to be some interesting viewing after the changeover.
Yeah, it was a terrific knock. All Virat Kohli. Got India 28 runs behind. Wonderful individual performance from the Indian captain. It's been hard toil for the South African bowlers. It's been hot, it's been flat. Boy, has it been a pleasure to watch Virat Kohli at work.
Third innings, what's the challenges?
Yeah, they'll be nervous. They know the game is in the balance. They'll want to get their team off to a good start, try and ease a little bit of the pressure. It's always difficult, the third innings of the game, to set up again. I know 1 or 2 early wickets will give India momentum, give them energy. Ashwin on the turning pitch. So what they want to do is try and lay a platform. Ease the pressure in that change room, give some confidence to that change room. So it's your own personal confidence. We see Markram's stats. He played beautifully in the first innings, 94. Struck the ball well. What a start to his international career.
Yeah, it is indeed. He's got a different challenge. I'm probably going to be facing first delivery from Ashwin, which is probably not a surprise. Sonny was the most likely to pick up wickets in the first innings. His opening partner, Dean Elgar, best of 199, averaging just over 41. So left-hander, right-hander combination.
Well, South Africa over the bowling with Keshav Maharaj. India doing that with Ravichandran Ashwin.
Outside edge to get him off the mark. First over negotiated. South Africa won without loss. It's his first class career. Just his second test match, made his debut in Cape Town. This could be close. It stayed down and nipped back, and that's the ideal start for India. The finger goes up from umpire Goff. And Markham's going to be considering whether he was hit outside the line. In fact, he doesn't even go and chat to Dean Elgar. He just turns and heads back to the dressing room. South Africa are 1 for 1. India on fire.
Nips back in and keeps low. So while the Indian batsmen, when they were playing, the South African bowlers were making the mistake of playing a little low, according to Indian pitches. Here, looking to play on South African type of pitches, the ball has kept low for Markham. And it's hit him on the knee roll.
Yeah, very good decision from the umpire. India have their first, just what they would have wanted. Open up the game, create some doubt. Look at Kohli. End of Markram. Just the one. South Africa 1 for 1.
I mean, his 112th game, averaging just under 49 and a half. The highest individual score by any South African test batsman. 311 not out.
Oh, that's going to be the second one. He's attacking the stumps, says Jasprit Bumrah. And successful again.
Exactly the same as Aiden Markram. Hashim Amla trapped on the back foot. It's a good delivery. nips back into the right-handed Hashim Amla. So this is excellent bowling on this surface, which is now just a fraction uneven.
Well, you can't really say that you expect the batsman to be playing forward to balls like that. That's short. You're expected to be playing back. Just kept a bit low. Came back in sharply though, came in a long way. Look how wide up the stumps that hit. Just kept on coming. Didn't bounce high enough to go over the top. Hashim Amla knew that he was gone immediately that hit his pad. Did not even think to look at his partner to say, should I send it upstairs? All over. It's 3 for 2.
Maybe de Villiers in, and they thought that was off the shoe. It wasn't. It's off the bat. It's gone for 4. Phew, so close.
It's a full delivery again at the stumps. So this is good bowling.
It's excellent bowling. It's good batting as well from de Villiers. 4 runs. Every run precious.
It's good delivery, a little bit of luck for Dean Elgar. He was beaten then off that outside edge and just fortunate to find the gap. Coming around the wicket, angling in and then moving away off the seam. So that's good bowling.
That's a beauty. Class from A.B. de Villiers. 4 runs.
Doing the right thing, A.B. de Villiers is looking to score all the time, to transfer the pressure back onto the bowlers. This is a beautiful stroke.
Once the ball bounces normally from that length, the batsman won't have any problems. That came off at the right height, the height that it should have come off at.
Well played. Superb that from de Villiers. Down the ground. And 4.
A.B. de Villiers at his best. Pure timing. Full face of the bat. Good placement.
Short and put away. He has to seize upon the bad deliveries and make sure that they go off to the fence. He's done it well here, de Villiers.
Short, too much width as well. So he wouldn't miss out. A.B. de Villiers, lots of space on that offside. But it's the intent that's working for him.
More flight, he'll like that, Dean Ogren. He's got that away. He'll be pleased with that. Loose delivery from once and pounced on.
Yeah, that'll help a lot. He gets it on the full. Anything that he can get away at the moment, try and build that confidence, try and settle down.
Sharma. Straight down the ground, good shot. Beautiful shot from A.B. de Villiers.
As discussed, the length, the difference in length from where Bumrah was so effective brings up the 54 South Africa. Bumrah was back of length and the batsmen were looking to play back. The ball skidded, stayed down. Sharma's been overpitched and de Villiers gets on that front foot with ease. Meets it with a nice straight bat and beautifully punched straight down the ground. Looked like it was a no ball as well.
Full toss again and have it away for 4. He's taken full toll of that and rightly so.
Yeah, Ashwin's had Dean Elgar under the pump, but in the last sort of 8 deliveries, he's offered him 2 full tosses. His eyes would have lit up. He's been struggling to find a place to score. Soft from Ashwin. Allows Elgar to get away. Kohli knows that when you have a man under the pump, you want to keep your foot on him.
Good shot. Just a fraction too full from Ashwin. Maximum.
Very good shot. The ball given just a little bit of air. This is a very confident shot. Makes good use of the angle which Ashwin's bowling into his pads. Clears the front leg just a little bit. And very good connection and better follow through as well.
Oh, nobody's gone for it. It's through. It's gone for 4. A brute of a delivery.
First slip looked very wide from around the wicket. Didn't come tight on the angle to the keeper. Split them. No one moved. You're right, a brute of a delivery. First up, Dean would have been thinking, okay, no, Ashwin, I've got a chance to get into this. See how wide first slip is? Normally from around the wicket, that first slip's got to come with the angle, tighter to the keeper.
And if he did that, like he should have, that would have been straight to first slip. It's just a basic discipline in cricket. You know that if the bowler goes round the wicket, you've got to go in finer, tighter, closer to the keeper.
Shot. Oh, better hurry and get it. It's gone for 4. Well, you don't want it getting onto the covers and then collecting some more water.
It's poor delivery, short and wide. No problem for AB de Villiers. Gets right on top of the bounce. Places it perfectly.
.50 for AB de Villiers.
Yeah, it's a wonderful 50 also. You've got to remember the situation he walked out to bat in. South Africa in real trouble, trying to set up the game in the third innings. Lost 2 early wickets. De Villiers came out, changed the pattern. Played AB de Villiers. 42nd Test 50.
Good to have him back at number 4 too. South Africa missed him when he wasn't there.
Oh, what a shot. What a beautiful way to get going this morning for AB de Villiers. That's a lovely cover drive.
You have to wait on full delivers like that to be playing those drives. Both AB de Villiers and Virat Kohli did play a few drives, but not too many of them were drives that they played on the rise. They were reasonably full, not necessarily full half volleys, but close enough to being a half volley.
That's nicely played, and he calls for 2, but he's going to get 4 right off the middle of the bat from de Villiers.
It's a very good shot. And let's see how well he's used the depth of the crease, because that's what gave him the time and the room to play it where he wanted. It's gone right back onto the stumps. Short outside the off stump, he's punched it away.
He sweeps beautifully. 2 men back, but bisects them. So a good start for de Villiers in the battle against Ashwin. South Africa 123 for 2. Great shot. Over pitch from Ishan Sharma. Nicely punched through the covers from Elgar. Takes him to 50. His 9th Test 50 in his 44th Test. And he's dug in and produced just what South Africa wanted. He's been the perfect foil for AB de Villiers, and he's got himself to 50.
And what a lovely shot. Left-handers are very elegant to watch, particularly when they play on the offside, the cover drive, and getting to a 50 with a lovely shot like that, a classy shot like that, will boost Dean Elgar's confidence no end.
This is up in the air, but both the chasers are sort of looking at each other. It lands safely and will eventually bounce through to the boundary. So attack from Elgar in his first opportunity against Ashwin, and it pays off.
And Ashwin shouldn't be discouraged by that, because he didn't quite get hold of it. He should still have that mid-off and mid-on in the 30-yard circle, but maybe just a little bit deeper. So in case he doesn't quite time it, and then they have an opportunity to go and take that catch just a little bit deeper.
That's nasty play. He's coiling for 2 again, but once again he's going to pick up a boundary. De Villiers just waiting for that delivery to come to him. He's looking for any width. It's nicely directed.
What a lovely shot. The previous one is played square of the wicket, so the fielder has been moved a little bit squarer, and see what happens. Different bowler, of course. Now he's just opened the face of the bat and run it down to third man.
Beautifully put away, just slightly dragged down by Shami. There's no one back, just the man at fine leg. And Dino Elgar likes playing that shot. He was quickly onto it.
Yeah, it's looked like a different Dean Elgar today. Did the work yesterday. He's looked more relaxed. His timing has been better. Picked up on the loose delivery. He really has fought hard to be in this position.
And he's gloved it. That ball just took off. De Villiers was looking to run it down to third man once again. And the breakthrough that India have been searching for, the big wicket of A.B. de Villiers, they've eventually got. He has to depart for 80.
Yeah, you heard the moan from A.B. de Villiers. The ball just stood up on him. He was looking to run it down a third man and just bounced more than he was expecting. Bit of bat, bit of glove. That is a big dismissal.
He goes for 80. 144 for 3.
Faf du Plessis has made his way to the middle. Gone for the sweep shot. To good effect as well. Gets Faf du Plessis off the mark. .150 comes up in South Africa's second innings. He's taking it. He's taking it. The man is back there. He pushed him back at the start of the over. And Dean Elgar hits it straight to him.
Dean Elgar's upset with himself. He didn't hit it too badly, but he picked out square leg, who nearly made a hash of it. Caught it on the second attempt. Short delivery, plays a pull shot. Didn't middle it, has to be said. And then this should have been a very comfortable catch, but it wasn't.
He's gone for a well-played 61, Dean Elgar. It's 151 for 4. Quinton de Kock. 300s and 1150s. Oh! Off the edge and pretty close to the slip. He's gone for 4.
Gets away with one, Quinton de Kock, a nervous shot to get off the mark. He was on a pair, never a good feeling. He gets away with one.
They say if you're going to be flashing, flash hard. Every chance of it flying off that edge and going over the top of slips, and that's exactly what it did.
That's off the edge as well. Oh dear. Between keeper and slip once again.
Well, they're not learning that spacing. The slip, Gordon, it just doesn't work for them. Slip too wide again. Partha Patel hasn't had a good game behind the stump, so he can never cover all that ground. He went down leg side as well. His initial movement, his right foot moved down leg, and he couldn't recover. First slip in a normal position, that would have been a comfortable catch.
Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. gone this time. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. 4 edges in a row, and the 4th is into the keeper's gloves. Quinton de Kock is gone.
So out of Nick Quinton de Kock. Just got no confidence. His feet aren't moving. He really struggled.
Unsure about anything at all at the moment, Quinton de Kock. All he's looking to do is put bat to ball. Not necessarily putting his body in the correct position to get bat to ball properly either. And that's the end result. 163 for 5, South Africa.
So 3 wickets going down for just 21 runs. Brings Vernon Philander to the crease now.
2 full again.
That's a good shot.
Oh, that will be 4 runs again, sliding down the leg side. This time he gets a bit of bat onto it. And that's 4 more runs. Takes the score to 195 for 5.
As that sliding down, the bowler's fallen over, actually.
And it could be a good chance that this goes over the top. Maybe we'll be proved to be wrong, but that was my initial thoughts. It's on his toes. It's above the roll, and I think that misses.
Umpire's call.
Bonus of that is that he retains the review. At one stage I thought that was going to go over leg stump.
Shout to catch it, and it's popped up to mid-wicket. Sharma with the breakthrough. They've worked hard for it.
Patience has paid off. Finally the breakthrough comes. Vernon Philander miscuing a pull shot.
Well, they got him into trouble in the first inning with a short ball. And there it is. This is, I think, the slower bouncer. The off-cutter bouncer. It's bounced at just the right height. And Murli Vijay making no mistake. Ishant Sharma finally getting a wicket. He's toiled hard. He's given it everything. The previous delivery, he fell down, got up with a smile on his face, came and bowled that bounce up. Vernon Philander's handy innings of 26 comes to an end. 209 for 6.
Keshav Maharaj.
Was that a sweep?
There we go. He's just gone around and paddled him around the corner. I think he's searching for the Yorker. Is this Ishant Sharma?
Well, thank goodness for that. I think it was a slow ball attempt, but pedal sweep.
Got him. Right line, just a little bit of awkward bounce.
It's a brilliant delivery by Ishant Sharma. The length was just perfect. He got out in the same fashion the first innings did Keshav Maharaj, just fiddling outside that off stump. This one bounces, as Marky said.
That's good bounce still. The old ball. He's put in Ishant Sharma and he's starting to get his reward. It's good delivery. Indians certainly loved it.
.243 is the lead. 7 wickets down. South Africa need to get a few more runs on the board. Can't just occupy the crease. 215 for 7. I'm sure Rabada will play a shot or two. Got hold of that one. Goes all the way.
Yes.
Another one. 3rd boundary.
Good shot. He's off the mark now. Nice drive on the offside from Rabada for 4.
This is as good as we've seen from anyone. Ends the 84th, 235 for 7. And this was class from Kahisa.
Pull shot. And that's racing away for a boundary. So runs are coming. Faf du Plessis is trying to step on the gas a little bit here. Oh, there's an edge, and they've got a wicket. Shami's been really good. His performance today, I think, has been exceptional. Picked up 3 before the lunch break, and now he's got himself his 4th.
This is how he got Kahisa Rabada out in Cape Town. Back of a length delivery, just squares him up a touch, brings it outside edge into play, and a good catch by Virat Kohli. So they haven't taken the second new ball, but the old ball's doing the trick. A little bit of away movement. The 8th wicket goes down. Kahisa Rabada has to head back to the dressing room for 4. South Africa are now 245 for 8.
So Morné Morkel it is, batting at number 10 in this test match for South Africa. Normally is just before the roller is the big fella, averages 12. In the air, what a catch. Good catch that. Bumrah, very good catch. Captain is happy with that. That's 9 down, so that's a big wicket as far as India are concerned.
I thought he changed up. Yeah, he did. It was the off-cutter. He bowled it so effectively in the one-day internationals. And just hold up in the surface, popped up in the air. And he managed to get the mitt out and grab hold of it. That's a very good catch and a well-deserved wicket for Bumrah. His 3rd of the innings. Well played 48 from Faf du Plessis comes to an end. South Africa 245 for 9.
Here's the debutant, Ngidi, so it's numbers 10 and 11 at the crease now for South Africa. That lead is 273. Oh, he's got that away in front of square. That might go for 4. I think it's going to. These runs are very important. Wow, that's a good performance by Morné Morkel, going past the 250 mark. 251 for 9.
Shot. Pick the bones off that. 4 runs.
Everyone loves it when Morné Morkel bats. Open up the front leg, bang down the ground. 258 for 9.
Taken. He hit it hard, he hit it flat, but he's picked the man out. South Africa all out for 258.
Both these players are very good players. Vijay's got a very good record. He's played here in South Africa. Rahul, first trip to South Africa for Lokesh Rahul. He's a fine player. He's got 400s and 1050s. He must give himself a little time out in the middle before he looks to play the shots. Tried to play a shot too soon. If he can guide Lokesh Rahul. Batted well in the first innings, got 46. Murali Vijay.
That's a good shot. Well timed, well placed.
Exactly what you're referring to, Mike. Is still a good surface to bat on. Type of surface that the Indian batsmen are used to as well. This is a beautiful stroke. Partnerships is the key for them. Get through the new ball, build the partnerships, get close.
Bowled them. Kept low, inside edge onto the stumps.
This is the advantage. We saw one miss the off stump in the last over, but slightly wider on the creases, Rabada. The ball stays down. I think it almost chalk cues Vijay's bat and then onto the stumps. But Kahisa Rabada, who's been given the new ball in the second innings, has done the job for his captain. Pitches, nips back, under edge of the bat, onto leg stump. And South Africa have their breakthrough.
Kept low. Probably needed to be forward more there, Vijay, but difficult. We said it'll be difficult batting last on the surface, and that is exactly why. So disappointment for Murali Vijay. Gone for 9. India 11 for 1.
Pujara comes in at number 3 as usual for India.
Out! First ball and Ngidi. Soft dismissal.
You can see that. What was he trying to do? He's hit it up in the air. He wasn't even looking to keep it down.
Yeah, it just looks a little bit like a mental lapse. Changing the bowling, Rabada. Records, reputation. You know you've got to combat him. Debutant comes into the attack. And batsman feels I can have some of him. Doesn't even have a look. And he pops one to point. It's 16 for 2. India's captain Virat Kohli has a wonderful record, is a superb player. Bowled, it's off the edge. And Kohli will get off the mark, it's a 4.
Squared him up a little bit. Kohli looking to play the ball towards the onside, thinking that the ball will be coming into him. You can see that it squared him up just a little bit. Late away movement.
Well played. Great effort by Morkel, but it's gone for 4. That's him. The finger will go up. Lungingiti once again. Kohli, the big fish.
Doesn't get better for Ngidi on debut. Massive wicket of Virat Kohli. He's referred it. He's India's best batsman. He has to take the chance.
Just like Bumrah, getting the ball to nip back in. This one's come up from a height and kept a little bit low.
Any bat? Any bat? Nope. Nothing on it. No, he's not outside the line either. He's seen it on the big screen and he started to go. Yep. He's right by the popping crease, just in front of it. So all it has to do is clip. And it's not clipping, it's hitting. The cheer goes around the ground because it's a huge wicket. Virat Kohli, India's captain, gone for 5. It's 26 for 3. Parthiv Patel has walked out at number 5. Oh, that'll hurt. That will hurt. That's a rib tickler. Oh, dear. And I tell you what, you kind of start to scream before it gets you, or to, because you know what's coming. Oh, fully exposed.
That's nicely played. Good shot. Really good control from Pujara.
Well, this is excellent, old-fashioned late cut. There's no third man in position, so the perfect deflection.
Oh, that one's just climbed. That's nicely controlled by Parthiv Patel. He's going to have to get the big dive in Ngidi. And they come back for the 3rd. Oh, goodness me, that might be out. That might be out. Pujara is not the quickest between the wickets.
Let's have a look. It's close. That's out.
Yes, Pujara is not the quickest.
There it is. What a huge wicket. Outstanding stuff from A.B. de Villiers. Brilliant work from Quinton de Kock as well. Terrific chasing from the debutant Ngidi. That is a massive blow first up. Pujara. It's a huge wicket. Rohit Sharma is a very fine player. 30 years of age. We've seen him smash some attacks all over the place, but he hasn't got going in this series so far, and he's under a bit of pressure, I think, for the next test, perhaps. That was a bit of a chat before this test got underway. It was right that he certainly played in this one, but he needs to stand up now. And he's on strike. Just going down the leg side.
Brings up the 50 for India.
Oh, that's nicely played. That's through the covers. That's a good shot indeed from Parthiv Patel for 4.
Excellent part of Patel on the up. Not an easy shot to play, particularly with the surface as it is right now. The ball not coming onto the bat freely, but he timed this beautifully. Worked in Cape Town's working this test as well, so it's a good tactic.
It's going to be 4.
Beautifully punched. Really has looked in good touch, this Partheev Patel. It's a beautiful shot straight down the ground as a helicopter makes its way over the ground. It's the noise in the background.
It's a very good shot. It's coming at speed, the ball at him. And he looks mainly for timing. You can see from that he's not looked to hit it with power. He's using the extra pace from Rabada.
Goes after this one. It's in the air. Brilliant, Morne Morkel, you little beauty. He's covered all that ground. He's launched himself into the air, and have a look at the celebrations. What a bit of athleticism from Morne Morkel.
When his teammates in the slips looked up and saw Morne Morkel, they would have said 50-50. But the big man made huge ground and put in a wonderful effort, and it's stuck in the right pole.
And everybody delighted, not just the crowd, but even in the dressing room, because that was a huge effort. Going for the hook shot. Rabada creating a difficult angle, and what a catch this is. Absolutely terrific. Paulie, I understand you are very, very excited, but I'm not too sure your little beauty is the right word for him. Big beauty, Parthiv Patel, 19, 65 for 5.
Simply brilliant by Morne Morkel. Brings Hardik Pandya to the crease. He has a very good start to his international test career. That's nicely played. Is it going to go the whole way? No, just one bounce. But deciding to take the attack is Rohit Sharma. He's going to be positive.
Well, that's his natural game. He likes to play shots. And he feels that in the first 3 innings, he's been a little tentative. So now looking to take the attack to the opposition.
Outside edge, that should run away to the boundary. De Villiers gives chase. He'll launch himself, but won't be able to drag it back. Committed to the cause, AB de Villiers.
Well, if you have Morne Morkel taking a catch like that, you are going to be incentivized to try and show that you can field as well, not taking anything away from Morne Morkel.
Goes after it. They brought the fly slip up into the slip cordon. He tried to just guide it over the slip cordon, and all he can do is edge it through to Quinton de Kock. Nungi Ngidi has his third.
Yeah, there's not enough pace in the surface to play that type of shot. It's another soft dismissal for the Indian team. Ngidi, 3. He's opening the game up for South Africa on his debut. It's the back of Pandya. You see, looking to play the ramp shot. Another good catch from Quinton de Kock.
Yeah, the perfect start for South Africa in the hour. They've picked up 3 wickets short, wide. He thought maybe he could pick himself up a boundary and just caress it over the slip cordon. Nice catch from de Kock in the end. Had to get up on his little ladder, and he ends up taking it comfortably. He picks up his third. Pandya goes for 6. India are now 83 for 6. And this wicket will be an opportunity for the players to have a short drinks break.
Ravichandran Ashwin. Well bowled. The gloves a long way from the ball. They did hit something, but it might well be the helmet. Thinking about it. They're gonna have a go. Yeah, the bat and gloves seem to drop, and the ball was way up there somewhere.
But even Quinton de Kock seemed to be indicating that he thought the ball brushed the shoulder on the way through. But yet, they have decided to take it upstairs. That is never usually a problem. He's always well behind the line.
Yep. Long way from the gloves.
Hasn't been the easiest test match to umpire in, but they've had a good one.
Bowled, well bowled, well bowled once again. Oh, he rolls on. Lungi Ngidi. What a start.
He's on fire, Lungi Ngidi. The length was the key. He's bowled a couple of good short deliveries, but he got this one up, induced Ashwin into the drive. So disappointment for him, disappointment for India. They really haven't been in the fight this morning.
Feet have gone nowhere. That is the thing. I just said there, Kepler, a few short balls, and then the batsman is a bit tentative to move his feet to try and get forward, to get behind the line of the ball. Look where his feet are. Nowhere near. Just the bat going towards the ball. Thin outside edge. But that's what pace can do. Freeze those legs. 7 down. Another wicket for Guinea. 87 for 7.
Nice start for them.
It's been a brilliant start for them. They had a mundane start against Bangladesh. That was always going to be easy, Zimbabwe as well, but this has been more of a test, and they've done really well. New urgency in the side.
That's 4. A very well executed sweep shot by Rohit Sharma.
Hopefully there's a force, Keshav Maharaj, to try around the wicket to Rohit Sharma. This was beautifully played. It was a full delivery. He picked the right one to sweep.
That's a good shot. It's gone all the way for 6. So good with his feet then, but it's all pretty predictable on that line of attack, and Rohit Sharma is going to attack.
Might as well play a few shots. In with the tail.
Shouts of catch it. Not this time for Big Morney.
At least Maharaj has now gone round the wicket to bowl properly. Bowl on the normal surface, you still will get the ball to turn.
In the air and over. 4. Close.
Teasing.
Let's crack that away. And that's gone for 4. That's gone quickly to the boundary.
Shami has a test 50 to his name, and he's got himself to 24 for 17. He's a man who decides to be positive. He can have the ability to score runs. He's got some ability and can play some good shots.
That's gone very fine indeed. So that's going to be a 4. It's a well-controlled hook shot from Rohit Sharma.
Yeah, it's very nicely played. He's not looking to take singles with the first 4 deliveries, so he's looking for boundaries. And that one just sliding down the leg side. Gets into good position, just helps it on its way.
Coming around.
And that one's gone a little bit finer, not too far away from Quinton de Kock. That one climbed high on the splice and maybe a bit of glove. Brings up a 50 stand between these two.
A change of angle, deciding to come around, change of field. Faf du Plessis positioned himself behind square on the leg side in almost a catching position. Same kind of delivery. Sharma looking to control it as well as he does. And the first shot played off the over, but this one gets an edge, lands safely. Back-to-back boundaries.
Cries of catch. Oh, it's almost a blinder. It is almost an absolute screamer from the hash.
Would have been a blinder of a catch.
Yeah, fingertip stuff. Gets up as high as he can, Hash.
Cries of catch it. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! That is sensational stuff from A.B. de Villiers. That is an absolute blinder. Brilliant catch from A.B. Goodness gracious me.
And he celebrated by scoring a rugby try, a little chip and chase. What a catch. We saw Morne Morkel early in the day take an absolute beauty. Now A.B. de Villiers diving forward. Did he enjoy that? Boy, he did.
Yeah, very good. You don't often find A.B. de Villiers down that fine leg. It's in the air and he has to run in. It's the hardest thing to do, is to come in hard off the boundary and dive forward. And he snaffles it beautifully. And then, as Graham said, he goes for the celebration. He drops it onto the foot, chips it up in the air, allows it to bounce, gathers, and then under the posts we go. Try time. Good innings from Sharma. He goes for 47. India 141 for 8.
Righto, Ishan Sharma it is. He's done the night watchman job. He can stick around for a bit. He hasn't got an out-and-out batsman at the other end. Sliced away. There is a fly slip in position, but it's gone nice and fine and gone for 4.
Now that Rohit Sharma's out, you might see Shami decide to play a few more shots.
Cries of catcher, and it should be out. It is out. The debutant has got Pfeiffer. Magnificent stuff from Ngidi. Pfeiffer. What a day to remember. Massive stuff from the new guy.
Yeah, goosebump stuff on debut. Boy, has he bowled well. Wonderful story. Well done. Incredible bowling performance from Ngidi. He'll be very proud of the work that he's done. His teammates are happy for him. I'm sure everyone around South Africa is happy.
Yeah, great effort for Lungasani Ngidi. A week ago he wasn't in the squad. He got drafted in. He got given his debut. And he's answered that call. Just his 10th first-class match. First test match. He's picked up 5 wickets in the second innings. Faf du Plessis getting back onto the attack. Sharmi deciding to play shots in the back of a length delivery. Works again. Splashed and pops up in the end. Just as easy a catch as you could ask for from Morne Morkel compared to the one we saw him take earlier in the day. And Ngidi has 5. It's appreciated by everyone in the ground, including those in the dressing room.
High fives if ever I've seen them. So Sharmi's gone for 28, 145 for 9. Number 11, 9 down. 1 wicket away from winning this series. South Africa, they're 9 down. And if it stays at 9 down, we'll go another half hour, I think. Sliced in the air. And that's gone for 4. End of that over, 50 overs up, 150 on the board, 151 for 9.
Shot, boys, let's go, let's go.
In the air and out. There it is, 6 for 6 wickets. 6 for Ngidi. Look at that smile. Brilliant stuff from the youngster, just 21 years of age. South Africa have found someone special. What a start to his international test career, and he's got a stump as well from the skipper. As we now look at the match summary of the second test match at Supersport Park. South Africa winning the toss, that's important. Got off to an interesting start and ended up being just past the 330 mark. Markram played well for his 94. And he was solidly supported by a grafting Dean Ilga. So that was a very important part of this test match. Ashwin, 31 overs in day 1, getting 4 wickets. Kohli, India, 307, almost hit Kohli, 307. He got more than half, almost. And Morkel, 4 for 60. And South Africa in their second dig, 258. De Villiers, superb at that 80. And Sharmi, I thought, was terrific. Really tried hard, picked up 4 for 49. And India rolled over for 151 in their second innings. Rowett's 47 and Ngidi 6 for 39, and South Africa won by plenty. Skippers done superbly, by the way, batting and also the captaincy, but there's no doubt a star has been born.